Here we go, party people, here we go. We are starting another video. We're out here with the Aero 40th anniversary. Just cop a look at that beauty. What the heck is that? Is this some sort of ultimate disc? No, it's a disc golf disc. It's a putt and approach these days, 3600 for the flight numbers. And it is 180 grams. Now, from what I know, when this came out 40 years ago, it was like a distance disc, right? You pull this out for the big boy shots. Now it's deemed a 3-speed. A little sad, a little funny, but that was cool back then. So it's cool now. But it is a weird disc. It is slightly, I don't know, it is slightly bigger than normal size disc and diameter. Got that. It doesn't look like a lot, but it does feel a little bit bigger. And it kind of does have a weird, a little more sharper of an edge, I would say, than this Judge. A little driver-esque. So it feels a little bit different than most putters. Is the Judge a 2-speed, 3-speed? I don't know. But we're gonna be throwing this today, seeing how it differs, if it's weird or if it's just a normal 6-glide 3-speed disc. And we're gonna throw the Judge around a little bit to see how it compares sometimes. So we're out here at Carter on the back 9 in northern Ohio. If you're in the area, shout out. But yeah, here we go. First hole is 200 and it's like 250 feet, okay? 250 feet. It's up there. I usually like to do a little skip forehand. Can't do that with this. So we're just gonna try and put it on a little bit of, we're gonna try fan grip on a little bit of Anheuser. Oh, I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. Okay, it was gonna ride that Anheuser for a little bit, and I think I got a putt. All right, we'll try the same shot, fan grip with the Judge. Judge is gonna fight out of it a little bit more. I'll give it a toss. That was a sad toss, but it's up there. Of course, I didn't record that one. Yeah, we're gonna be fan gripping these jaunts, especially with that deep flight plate of the Aero. Feels way more comfortable than trying to power grip that tiny or weird brim. I don't know. So we'll be fan gripping. Seem to get a good flight regardless. But yeah, on upshots, it seems to be a little more floaty, and slow down a bit more, like a little more parachute action. Stop near the basket more than the Judge. The Judge ends up going a little further, especially if you put them both kind of nose up. The Aero catches a lot more air. This guy is 280 feet almost. We're just gonna put a hyzer out there and hope it stays on hyzer, you know? All right. I did kind of come up on that one, kind of hit it more flat than I intended to. Let's try and put this Judge on some hyzer. That's how you hit some hyzer. You guys are gonna get a little fun view. Hopefully the camera doesn't die. Over the hazard and through the woods to Par Town we go here. I did end up picking up the Judge, moving it over here so we can get a little comparison for upshots. Similar distance though. It's really just a little hyzer guy for this Judge. Oh, a little short, not bad though. Ah, that was nice. That was nice. I really like it for Upshots. It just floats. It wants to stay in the air, but it's also moving slowly. So it feels really controllable, but you're not gonna short it as much, I feel like. I don't know. That's fun. I like that. I'm gonna try and power grip this. It's about 250 feet, but you kind of got to take this big hyzer line so it plays a little further. Kind of straight ahead there. I'm gonna try and keep this on a lot of hyzer, but power grip and kind of rip here. Yeah, that should be good. Should we try the power grip with the Aero? I think we're gonna try it. Just a lot of hyzer, keep it on hyzer on the follow through, okay? All right. Yeah. Lower release, but got the same distance. Glide, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about disc golf, guys. Oh, it might have got a little further. See if we can make a putt today. Okay. All right, people. Come on with it. Just tap these in real quick. Ew. Ew. Ugh. It's disgusting. Don't touch me. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Got some mud on my hand. Hole 13, 275 feet. Right down there. Trees on the left and the right. Here we go. Judge first. Well, dang it. That was gonna be okay. That's the angle I wanted, just kind of to the left a little. All right. Now this arrow is gonna move right a little bit more. I need to hit it a little more inside. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was good. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the judge is a 2 or 3 speed, but the and the Aero says it's a 3 speed. It does feel a lot slower though. Probably because it parachutes a little more, and it is a fatter disc. It's got a big old dome. So this hole, 250 feet, up there by those pretty fir pine somethings. Pretty cool. The only green thing out here besides some of the grass. We're gonna go judge first. Also, side note, wondering if I should throw these in a field a little for this video and just stitch it in with some voiceover. Somebody on the last disc review said I should just throw them in a field, so that way you can kind of hit the same angle on 2 different discs and see how they compare without trying to hit a gap and everything, get more consistent throws, which makes a lot of sense. But also, I don't know, I kind of like trying to play some holes with them and see how they react. It's just more fun for me. But let me know what you think in the comments. If like when I do these, I mean this is kind of like a halfway disc review, but when I do these disc reviews, would you rather just see me throw in a field and me like talk about it a little, or would you rather see me play on a course with some discs, or would you rather have both? So let me know. Right now I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this hyzer here, about 250 feet with the power grip. We're going power again. Oh wow, that's some ground play. I think that's almost under the basket, maybe a little short. Okay, I'm gonna try power gripping the Aero again on hyzer. That judge flipped up good. All right. I keep releasing that lower. still gets to where the judge does, even though I do it lower, but I want to give it some air. Let that baby eat. Yeah, the Aero is just a tiny bit shorter with way less height. Oh my gosh, that is so gross. Ew. I can feel all the little grains of the mud and dirt. It's the worst. That is the worst. Okay, and then the judge is just a simple little swing bop. All right, it was not a simple swing bop. This is, you gotta, I mean, never have fun out here. Never. You gotta focus in. For the 5 2-footers even. Focus in, really reach out. Make sure you get it in there. Because if you just swing bop around all day, you'll miss putts left and right. Hole 15, 270 feet. Going judge first. Gotta hit this gap right in front of me. I usually just throw some stupid roller, just a little flick roller, because I can't hit this gap. But we're just gonna pop it on some hyzer and see if it floats all the way down there. It won't, but we can try. All right, here we go. Ooh, a nice little puddle on the tee pad. Doesn't exist. Ah! Oh! Oh my gosh. I don't know how that got through that tree. It was magical. Bad throw though, bad throw. Let's try this Aero. You guys heard about this yet? Same shot. I mean, hopefully better, but same idea. Same shot, guys. All right, next hole. No. No. That's so sad. From the tree. 175 feet. A fun little guy, you could say. Going judge first. I think I'll just go fan grip on hyzer, and we'll just ring up an ace real quick. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That is the worst shot I've ever thrown, ever. That went that way. Like, it is almost a direct 90-degree angle from me. That just hooked onto my pinky and finger here and just, whoo! Okay, that was bad. That was bad, guys. We're gonna try that again. Fan grip with the Aero. Just forget that happened. Same thing, hyzer. Dang, that flipped. Okay, there was a pretty good headwind going on that hole that I did not notice. I mean, that judge, first throw, golly, that was terrible. That had nothing to do with the wind. But it makes sense why that Aero flipped up a little on me. So here we go, last hole, 260 feet, straight out there in the field. The wind is kind of swirling a little bit, so hopefully we can just get a nice hyzer out there for you. Get it somewhere close. So we'll go judge first. A little power grip action. I like to give that more height. Hopefully more height for the Aero. Here we go. Power grip as well. Aw, I flipped it. Dang it. Bad follow through, I flipped it up. All right, let's go grab them, see what we think. All right, guys, that was the Aero for you. It's definitely a weird disc. I don't know if I'd bag it. Let me see. One thing to know, it does take up a lot of space in your bag because it's so domey and a little wider rimmed. But I don't know, it's for driving, I don't really care about it that much for off the tee stuff. It is nice and floaty if you need, I guess, distance control. If you need some soft ground play, it would definitely be good. But also, I have my glitch, which I can just kind of throw, and it's slower if I need touchy stuff. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little glitch battle with this. But yeah, for driving, I mean, that Judge is money for me personally. The Aero's pretty cool. It's definitely a cool disc, really floaty, pretty much holds the line you put it on. Obviously in a little bit of wind, seem to flip up on me, and I also don't have the best angle control. So it's a little more sensitive to that. And Upshots, that's kind of where I feel like it shines, because you float it in and it just kind of stays where you put it. The Judge is a little more, especially if you hit it flat, it's a little more driving, and it'll go past the basket, maybe get a bad skip, or maybe be a little bit outside your range. This will coast in and kind of stop right where you put it. This is definitely a weird, cool disc. If you do got an extra 20 bucks burning a hole in your pocket, definitely fun to go get and check it out. So that's it. That's all I got for you. If you enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I have a great time doing all this, so anyone who enjoys it with me, I love that. My Instagram's in the description. I post reels, little short clips on there, and I post on my story to let you know when I post on my YouTube. Every Sunday is when I like to get my videos up, usually at noon. So stay tuned for next week, and I appreciate you watching. Have a good day. Let that baby eat.